y'all, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be playing with the new Glaminatrix Cosmetics Into the Night palette. This is a color story that speaks for itself. It's dark, it's bright, it's got some multi-chromes, it's got some shimmers, it's got some pretty shades in here. We are going to do an eye look. I'm going to swatch everything for you. We are going to have a good time with this palette. See if this is the quality that I know and love from Glaminatrix. We're gonna play with it today. So let's jump into it. Okay, y'all, starting off, I want to say I'm back. Good morning. I wanted to film this morning. I've been sick. I'm so sorry. I've been out. I have a vacation with my family coming up in a few days, but I wanted to film as much as I could before I go on vacation. Thank you so much for everybody who saw my community tab about me being sick, sent me well wishes, told me you were praying for me. I cannot thank y'all enough. Honestly, it means the world to me. I'm excited though. I woke up. I'm feeling like I'm on the mend. Not 100% better, but I'm on the mend. And Glaminatrix had sent me their Into the Night palette. My husband brought me in this package and I'm like, this is what we're playing with today. This is what we're playing with today. So this palette is launching on April 29th. I will put the launch details down in the description box. I'm very excited though, because Glaminatrix is an Australian indie brand, meaning they're independently owned. I bought their You Beauty palette and have been in love with them ever since. So we're going to be playing with this Into the Night palette. Let me pop up a close-up and swatches for y'all. I do my best to show you a close-up, to show you shifts in the mirror if possible when you're able to see them, which you definitely can with this palette. Swatching it out on my arm and just trying to show you the color story, the shifts, things like that in different lighting. I feel like that can be super helpful with different sparkly shades and things like that. Of course, the true test of the shadow is going to be how it applies on the eyes. Now, today we're just going to create one eye look, but I'm definitely going to be playing with this more and more in the coming weeks, and I'll review it for you in the future. But looking at this, there are several shades that just catch my eye immediately. I'm really drawn to these mattes, especially this one right here, this yellowy green color called Moonlight, Neon Lights, and then I want to play with one of these like darker mattes as well. And then of course the shimmers. I don't know how I'm going to decide what to use, but it's going to be a really good time. I'm excited. I feel like a new person. I've showered. It's the first time I've put makeup on in like a week, so I am really looking forward to this. I'm going to put on some eye primer, and I'm also going to be using some new brushes from What's Up Beauty. What's Up Beauty is another independently owned brand, and I've been loving their brushes for the past like 2 years, I think, year and a half, 2 years, and they've come out with new brushes to the line. So I've been playing with these for a few weeks. We're gonna use them today. Let me prime my eyes and we'll get started. Okay, so I went ahead and put on my MAC Layin Low paint pot. I do have deep set eyes and oily skin, so I rely on eye primers no matter the brand, always with eyeshadow. So what I'm going to start with is Moonlight and Neon Lights. These two are the shades that are calling me the most. So I'm going to go into Moonlight right here. I'm picking this up on my What's Up Beauty R109. And this is going to be my inner corner shade. Now, actually, I did not put on eye primer in the inner corner or the under eye, so I'm going to actually do that really quick because I really want this neon to pop. So there, I'm going to just press it right on top of the primer, and you can see it's kind of wrapping the inner corner and then going up right in here into this part of the crease. Doesn't that look fun? Ooh. Neons are so fun. If you want it to be even more impactful, put down a white eyeshadow base and that will just make it like wham bam. After that, I'm going to grab my 102 brush and I'm going to put on this bright pink. And I'm not taking this all the way out, but just kind of right in here, right in here. And I'm gonna worry about blending this in a minute. Right now, I'm strictly worried about getting this color on so I can kind of see how it's like gonna flow together, and then I can blend in a minute. After that, I think I want to flow into this beautiful navy called Nightlife. I'm picking this up on my R108. So I'm just gonna put it like this. So this is a really small area that I'm gonna put it in, this outer corner out here. So I'm just gonna press it on first because I don't want this deep dark color to get away from me. And I'm going to just get this navy kind of on the lash line here and then up and out. And I'm even gonna wrap it around and put it on the outer corner of my lower lash line. So I'm just little circular motion. So now we can see how it's gonna kind of flow. Of course, I'm gonna blend this more, but I wanted to get the neon yellow green, the pink, and the blue laid down just to let me kind of visualize what I'm going for. Okay, I'm taking a little bit of that pink and just using this to kind of like buff and blend, but a tiny, tiny amount. I just want this to be a little more seamless, and I'm just gonna alternate back and forth, blending, blending. I don't want these to be over blended though. I want them to be like 3 separate shades on my lid. And I'm not gonna stress too much. I want them to be separate, but still just cohesive. I'm also gonna put a little bit of pink right in the center of my under eye so that we kind of mimic what we have going on up top with the neon, the pink, and then the blue. Okay, for the lid, I am gonna put down a little bit of my Karla Fix Potion for a little extra oomph, you know? And on the lid, what I think I want to do is go in with On the Rocks. This one's just like, use me, use me, use me, Heather, use me. So I wanna use this one. And then I wanna go in with After Dark, this really pretty silver. And this On the Rocks is like, it looks like it has a lot of different shifts to it, like really pretty, like green for sure, and then almost like a silvery purple something. I don't know how to describe this. It's really pretty though. So we're gonna put that on the lid, and then we're gonna put a little bit of that silver here, and I know that's going to be what, 5 shades, but I think that's gonna look really, really cool. So let me put down this Fix Potion, and then we'll go in with our sparkle. Okay, I've got my R106, and I'm gonna pack that shadow on first on the rocks, just pressing that on top of that Karla Fix Potion and leaving space on the inner part of my lid for the other shade. So right now I'm just packing. I'm gonna blend in a minute, but I just wanna get this pressed on top, and then I'll blend. All right, now I've got my 110 brush, and I'm going to put this sparkle right on the inner part. So it's gonna be this more silvery shade. I think these two are gonna flow really well together. And then I'm leaving this outer part nice and dark. Okay, now I'm gonna go back through and just kind of blend and make sure these shimmers flow together. And I want to put on just black liner and a lash. I think I'm going to do a long lash. And I might blend a little bit more, but this essentially is what our eye look is looking like. Again, I'm just going to go in and do some more blending. Little bits back and forth in here, but I don't want it to be like, I want you to be able to see the different shades. So yeah, I'll put on some liner and lash, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, here is the finished look. I'm so into it. I think these shades performed so well. Now, looking at this palette, I only used 5 shades. Okay, I only used 5 shades on the eyes, but the 3 mattes that I used, blended well, pigmented, easy to use, beautiful. Swatching the other mattes, I felt like they performed well, like what I expect. So I'm excited to use this palette even more. The shimmer shades are shimmering, the multi-chrome. We've got some shift going on, super duper beautiful. I'm very excited to create more looks with this palette. I think Glaminatrix did a great job. Again, this is my first impression. I will follow up with a review once I've tested and tried all the shades on my eyes. But I have to say, the thing that kind of stands out to me when I look at this palette is that we have versatility in this color story, and I do feel like it's giving us something new. It's a very unique color story that's also, like, I don't want to say effortless, maybe the wrong word, but also that when I look at it, I can see several different looks very easily. This is the first look that came to mind when I was like, I want to do these neons and I want to do a deep shade. But I think the inclusion of this beautiful kind of taupey shade right here, you can do this all in the crease and then throw on maybe this lighter pink shimmery shade right here, and you can have something that looks really pretty and elevated, but that's also very simple. I like that we have this kind of olivey green paired with this dark green. I do think if you're somebody who normally wears neutrals, more like browns or grays, and you want to dip your toes into color, I always recommend going with olives or even like mauvey purple tones. I feel like those are colors that a lot of people who love their brown shades feel comfortable in, kind of going to the more colorful side of things. So if you were looking at this and you're thinking, I don't wear a lot of color, I think these two shades will pair beautifully with any of these shimmers. And then you do have this neutral here. You also have this beautiful kind of burgundy and navy to deepen things up, as well as the dark green. I like that we have these exciting shades right here. I think this palette definitely goes from deep to light, and we have some really pretty shimmers. So I am very excited about this palette. I think it's very pretty. Again, I will put all the launch details down below in the description box. I really like this packaging too. I didn't really touch on that in the intro. Again, it's my first video back after being sick. I feel like I'm a little off my game, but I like this. We have the Glaminatrix logo here. It's that nice vegan leather packaging. Very, very, very pretty. This kind of metallic blue. I like that a lot. Now let me tell you what else I have on my face, just in case you're curious. For liner, I did buy the new Unearthly Cosmetics black liquid liner. So that's the liquid liner I used. And then I put on the Salem Cosmetics lashes in the style Redfield. I wanted something long and dramatic with this look. For foundation, I'm wearing this one from Guerlain. I am loving this. I'm sorry I have not got up a review yet. It will be coming as soon as I can, but I've been loving this even with my oily skin. I'm still testing this MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. I use this as concealer today, along with the Studio Fix Pro Set Blur Powder. That's what I have on for under eye setting powder all over setting powder today. I am wearing this Glow Goddess Cream Contour and Bronze Revolution Pro Contour in medium. Loving this. Loving this. I'm wearing my ColourPop bronzer on top. This is Summerland Beach. I'm wearing my ColourPop Spirit Wilds highlighter on my face as highlighter. For blush, I'm wearing my Blend Bunny Bare Cheeks face palette. I'm wearing Baby Girl and Power Play. On my lips, I have ABH Lipliner in Rosewood, along with this lipstick that is so beautiful. Jones Road Beauty sent me their lipsticks. This is the Lip Tint in Just Pinky. So that's what I have on my lips. I will link my hair tool, and everything I can will be linked in the description box. So definitely check there if you're curious about anything, and if I forgot anything, definitely ask me in the comments. Leave me a comment though. Have you tried Glaminatrix? Do you enjoy them as much as I do? Are you interested in this new palette? Are you want a low buy and no buy. Stay strong, shop your stash. I always encourage you to stick to your goals, but I'm super into this collection, or this palette, I should say. If Glaminatrix did not send me this, I would have been purchasing this myself because, like I said, the color story really calls to me, and I've already had a great experience from the brand. So thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!